Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. It is rainy and cold and kind of, well, not really cold, but definitely rainy. Kind of icky out there. So I hope if you're out and about traveling that you are careful because trust me, it's not pleasant. So if you're out and about, be safe, be careful, and don't don't have an accident. Last night I was on the highway coming back from Denton at, oh gosh, about 7 o'clock, and I got trapped behind an accident, and I was in a mess for like an hour and a half coming back up 377. Let me highly recommend that you do not, whatever you do, take 377 in the middle of the night or whenever. Don't take it late because, frankly, it's a mess. Good grief. I sat in a traffic line for about, let's say, hour, and then the police turned everyone around and said, "Hey, you guys can't go this way. The highway's never going to be cleared tonight." As far as I know, it's still blocked. So 377 south of, or north of Pilot Point, rather. It was quite the mess. So, dang it, I really, really hate it when people's stuff comes on loud. It just drives me crazy. But anyway, I hope you're doing well today. I hope everybody's got things under control. I hope your Christmas shopping is under control. That's going to be my major theme this morning is Christmas shopping and a little bit of technology thrown in on the side. But right now, Christmas shopping is kind of difficult. If you're, hey Kat, how are you doing this morning? I hope everything's going good. Hope the babies are doing well, and you are getting a little bit of chance to rest, and that you've got your Christmas shopping done. I know we got, well, I'll tell you right now, I've got about 20 items in my Amazon shopping cart, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get to pay for those today because you can't get there from here. I've been clicking on the pay button in the Amazon shopping cart for about the last hour. Yes, I'm shopping at work, so don't tell anybody. But basically it says, we're busy. There's a little timer that goes off. Try again. And then we're busy. Timer. Try again. Busy. Timer. It's a mess. It is a serious mess. Oh, yep, everybody's doing well. Getting a bit, good. Good luck on those stocking stuffers. That's always been my favorite part of Christmas. Used to get all kinds of little things. My grandmother on my father's side was a nut when it comes to Christmas. She was a genius when it came to stocking stuffers. That was her deal. She had 5 kids, and all of those kids had kids, and she had stockings personalized for everyone. And we all went to her house for Christmas every year, and all those stockings were hung up everywhere, and there was stuff in there that you wouldn't believe. Besides just the regular candy and fruit and nuts and things like that, there were little toys and little things that it's like she personally picked for everyone. Excuse me, it's a little dry out there this morning, or a little dry in my office rather. I really hate it. They don't have the thermostat in my office. The thermostat's in the room next door, which is a study room, and you never know what you're going to get. Some people go in there and crank the heat up. Some people go in there and crank the air conditioning up, and so it's like I never know what temperature my office is going to be when I come in. Sometimes it's 30 degrees, sometimes it's 90 degrees. Just depends on who happens to be in the room next door. So I really think that over the holidays I'm going to swap and move into that office and then turn this room back into a study room so that I can have control of the thermostat. It is really miserable. No, the main Christmas gifts we have still are James's. I think Anita and we're going to go light on Christmas this year. I think we're going to go together probably and just buy a new TV for the family and then not get each other a whole lot of gifts. And then James, of course, James is our son, in case you don't know, which, Kat, I think you've actually met him a couple of times. But anyway, got him an Xbox. Don't tell him if you do happen to see him. If you happen to know James and you're out there, don't tell him. We got him an Xbox and a bunch of Legos. So those are his big deals. He really did good the other day. They had the middle school all regional band tryouts, and he made it. He got in all regional band. He's been marching all year with the high school. They moved him up to the high school band for marching band, and it looks like they're going to keep him there for concert band. So he's got a high school show this week and then a middle school show. He's been doing nothing but high school or band for this entire year. He's been very busy, but it looks like he's doing really well. So we're going to encourage him. Probably going to send him off to a band camp this summer. Hope nothing funny happens to him. That's a joke. But anyway, hopefully he will be able to carry that on. Next year is a state year. If you haven't heard, it looks like they're going to, if you don't know, in Texas, at least in our area, as far as I know, state in band only happens, the state contest only happens every other year until this year. And after this year, state will happen every year. So they're going to have a state contest every year. That means he's got 4 chances to get a state medal. I know some kids that have 5 because they got moved up like him, and so when they were 8th graders, they medaled. And then, of course, our band really rocks. Our high school band has been state champion, first, second, or third place in the state tournament for the last, I don't know how many years and years. Anyway, so that's kind of what's going on in my life. It's been pretty quiet. Work's going good. The kids are all taking off Friday. That would be day after tomorrow, the 9th. If you're a Grayson student, Friday the 9th is the last day of classes. All the finals should be done. All the grades should be in. And so if you've got anything that you need to do and you need help with Canvas or whatever, get in touch with me. If you don't, after Friday, it's too late. After Friday, they shut everything down, and it's just basically going to be the staff here, and all the faculty members go home, and the students will all be gone. So we've got one more week to go. We get out of here on the 16th, I believe, is the next Friday. So then we're out for 2 weeks. We come back on the 2nd, and then a week later the students and the faculty members come back. So that's how the week at Grayson's going to go. Sorry, that's probably rude, but my mouth gets really dry, so I have to have a drink. I'm purposefully making myself live stream every day. Hopefully I'll get better at it, and hopefully I'll quit looking off to the side. I'm sorry. That's weird, and I know it is, but I have to keep an eye on my screens and see what's going on out there and see if anybody's popped in a chat or anything like that. I picked up a follower, Jax Russo. Whoever you are out there, come back. Hopefully I'll see you again. And then Katrina, my loyal and faithful student, has been with me for many, many years now, it seems like. She's hanging out with me, and her kiddos, I know they're watching the stream this morning. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Hope nobody's being grumpy or fussy. And she said everybody was getting well. She did, so that's a good sign. Everybody had a cold yesterday and last week, so maybe everybody's getting that straightened out. I think everybody in the world has a cold this week. So, technology-wise, not much new going on. I've already gone over the new things that I've added to my stream setup. I've added my Treaslin, T-R-E-A-S-L-I-N, Treaslin, 4K dual input live streaming capture card. And basically what it does is it lets me, wow, where'd that go? It lets me use inputs. Wow, I just realized something. My little plant is going to die here. I have a little aloe vera plant, and it looks kind of sad right now. In fact, it's looking a little crispy. Caitlin brought that for me, in case you're curious. Notice that is Caitlin's present to me. And the leaves are getting a little crunchy. I know I don't want to water it too much. I'm curious to know how much to water it, though. So if you know anything about raising aloe vera, how often should I water it? Should I water it a lot? I know I shouldn't water it a lot because they're dry area. They're what do you call them? Oh, plants with thick leaves, succulents. And I know you don't want to water them too much, but at the same time, I think that one might be needing a little bit of water because the ground or the air in here is so dry. In my office, they have the heat going on in the building, and as you can tell, I'm having a real trouble breathing. So anyway, hope everything's going good for you guys. And back to the technology. I had the 4K Treesland capture card. I also added a USB 3.0 hub. I cannot believe this laptop has exactly 2 USB ports. And so I added a hub, so now I can plug in all my toys, my microphone, and all the other things I have. Oh, hey, Michaela Darrow snaps me. Let's see what she's got going on. Wow, that's a desperate-looking picture. I can't imagine what's going on. I got to find out. There's a story behind this. She's looking kind of drastically. Let me see if I can show you this. She's looking a little drastic there. So you can see Michaela. I don't know what's happening, but something bad's going on. Let's see if I can find out what's up, because that is scary. Whew. Hopefully she'll get back to me and tell me what the deal is. I've been trying to get her lined up so we can all go out and eat dinner, but it seems like every time I turn around, she's busy, I'm busy, somebody's busy, or we have something else going on. So hopefully we can get that straightened out. Everybody's leaving me, though. I'm trying to get everybody, last little goodbye dinners, and trying to get Avery and Caitlin before they leave. They're going to leave Friday, and then Avery won't be back. Avery's gone. She's off to, Trophy Club. Caitlin will be back for another year, but Avery's out. And Annie is doing really well, in case you're curious. I see her for lunch at least once a week. And then Katie. Maria's headed off to San Marcos to go to college. And Katie is graduating here in about 2 months, and so she's going to be off to college then. So everybody's moving away slowly but surely. I'm not getting to see all my peeps anymore, so I need to find some new peeps. So if you're out there and you're listening, sign up, join up. Membership has its benefits. If you don't believe me, ask somebody who's already a member. They'll let you know. Meanwhile, where else was I? Oh, I was doing technology, wasn't I? Let's just go through my stream setup here. I have a generic Logitech webcam on top of my monitor. That's the main camera that I'm looking into now. I have a Yeti Blue microphone, which I absolutely love. This is the best microphone I've ever used for live streaming. I have I have a camera coming into my, here it is. This is a Treesland, and you'll notice on this side there's a 4K input, and there's a USB 3.0, and then on this side, let me pull this USB cable since I don't have that camera hooked up right now. There is another USB input, and there is a USB loop out. So I can use that for a monitor. I've got 2 ends, and this box converts that to USB. So I've got 2 video coming in, and they can be 4K. And then the box turns that to USB, and then I can use it as a webcam. Basically, it acts like another webcam. So anything that I plug into that box, whether it be an HDMI cable from a computer monitor, or whether it be a camera of some kind, anything that outputs HDMI up to 4K, I can plug into that box and up to 2 things, and my computer will recognize that as 2 different webcams, and then I can put them in OBS and do whatever I want to do with them. Right now, I'm looking at streaming through OBS, which is open broadcasting software. If you don't use that, you should. You really should. If you're any kind of streamer at all, or you want to do any sort of video live streaming, and you don't have the hardware, then you definitely need to look at OBS, because it is the most easy to use and also the cheapest, because it's OBS open source. That means it's free, and it is the cheapest streaming studio available. If you use something like TriCaster, you're looking at $1,000, depending on the license that you buy. So now, what you can do, if you don't want to use OBS, you don't want to run it through a computer, I also have here a little ATEM mixer. This is the handiest thing in the world. This is probably rapidly becoming the most popular mixing hardware in the world. And essentially what it is just a little tiny video mixer. Now, Katrina, you're probably familiar with the box that I have. I have a television studio in a box, and the mixer's huge, and all the parts are all put into a big rolly case. But this little box here will do approximately the same thing. Okay, essentially, I'm going to hold that up so you can see it. I've got four inputs. I can hook up to 4 HDMI inputs, and then I've got audio, video for those. That means I can turn on and off the audio. I've got transitions over here. I've got my cuts. I can do different sorts of cuts here. I can do picture-in-picture. This will do green screen. This will do just about anything you can think of on the back. I've got my connection for my network. Whoops, there it is. That's how I can hook it to a computer so I can run the software. I've got an HDMI out. I've got 4 HDMI in, and I've got 2 microphone inputs, so if I want to have a voiceover or whatever. This is really handy in that it will stream live. It will live stream without a computer. I can hook up cameras, hook up a monitor, hook up microphones, and I don't need a computer to stream. That takes care of it all by itself. Now, I do need a computer if I want to use all the software features that come with that, because you hook it up via network cable. You hook it up to a router to your computer and to your network. But I don't have to do that. I can set that on a table. I can hook up my cameras, and I can live stream with up to 4 cameras, or usually what you would do is 3 cameras and a computer to run your graphics. So I can do all those things and not have a computer around. As long as I've got some source of internet that I can hook to a router, I'm good. So that's another toy that we're using. Hopefully what's going to happen in the next few days is we're going to start streaming sports events here. Hopefully. We'll get to do some live streaming for basketball games, and then in the spring we'll start live streaming some baseball. That will be fun. Let's see, what other technology? I have got really no other tech. I'm just using a straight up laptop. It's a pretty simple one. That's the other wonderful thing about OBS, is it doesn't require a huge, powerful computer to run. You just do what you do with it. So this is going to be more of a conversational stream. Oh, let's see. Oh, promotion for my channel, viewers, followers, chats, and the price is lower than any competitor. Interesting. Possible. I'll look at it later. But thank you for offering. I just had an offer for somebody to promote my channel, which would be nice. That would be cool. Like I said, I'll look at it later. I see that there is a website there I can look at. Thanks. In the meantime, where was I at? Oh, yeah. I was talking about technology here. Yes, hopefully we're going to be able to live stream some of the sporting events here at Grayson. So that's, far as I know, about it as far as the news goes. The rest of it's just me basically working through Canvas. I know I have a new, you know what, I could do that. I will show you what I do. How about that? Let's go into Canvas. I'm going to cut over to my desktop real quick. And now we're going to go look at the help interface for Canvas. Okay, in case you're curious as to what I do. Here's Canvas. These are the cases that I have. Every morning I come in, I usually have 3 or 4, maybe only 1 or 2. Sometimes I have a lot. But these are cases where Canvas is not working or someone's having difficulty. And so, oh, by the way, if you're in Canvas, if you're a Canvas user, I'm going to open mine up real quick. If you are a Canvas user and you come down here to this icon that says Help, if you click on that and you want to report a problem, and you click there, that trouble ticket, whatever you want to call it, that gets generated goes to me here. So under cases. All right, so I've currently got case number 09370001. Who didn't put his name in. I happen to know who it is, but they didn't put their name in. It's currently an open case because I've responded to them. I'm waiting for them to respond back to me. So let's go look at it. All right, so Alum, that person at vikings.grayson.edu, says, when I tried to take the exam with Lockdown Browser, it's not working, so I exited the exam, reloaded the page, and went back to see if Lockdown Browser was working. After doing that, it said there was an error. So basically that's what I've got. He sent me a link to the quiz. So what I did was I responded to him. I changed his case from new to open. And I said, because what happens, people will download the Lockdown Browser app, but they won't install it. They just think, well, I clicked on it, it said it was downloaded, I should be done. But no, you have to go through and install it. And so I sent him the video on how to do that. Hopefully, he will run through that video and find that he didn't do something, and he'll do that, and it'll take care of his issue. If not, then he can respond back to me, and we can troubleshoot further from there. So in case you're curious, that is what I do. That's my whole, at least as far as Canvas goes, that's my whole function in life. And then, of course, I also help people build their classes, these iDesign templates. I integrate people's content into this template. So as you can see, I stay pretty busy sometimes not so much. But anyway, I'm going to probably shut off here in the next couple of minutes. I've given you about all the news that's fit to print, so that's pretty much my day in a nutshell. I'm taking off a little earlier today. I've got a doctor's appointment, so if you're looking for me after 4 o'clock, I won't be here. I'll be is in Denton. So if you need anything, send me an email, send me a snap or text or whatever. But no, that's basically what I do. That's my updates for today. Not much going on. I'll just have to tell you. I hope you are having a good day, Kat, especially you. I hope everything's going well and you guys are getting ready for Christmas and work's going well. I know you're probably going to try to lay down and take a nap before you have to go to work, because I know you have to kind of work at night. So have a good day. Anybody else that's out there, also have a good day. And I will see you, I guess, probably in the morning. I'm going to make it a point to stream every day. Also, Kat, don't forget Saturday, 7:30, if you can, if you feel like it. I'll give you a call, and if you feel like it, we'll see if we can get Skype up and running, and I'll see if we can stream together and play a little Diablo 3. We'll just start a new game and just kind of chat, and hopefully that will at least be a proof of concept that I can use Skype and have multiple people in my chat. So let me know if anything exciting is happening. Drop me a line, drop me a link, send me a snap, post on Instagram, Twitch. Make sure this is probably going to be my main platform, is twitch.tv/instructional design. Also on Instagram, you can find me. Basically, that's it. Oh, and if you need help with Canvas, it's whiter@grayson.edu. So have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.